My name is Josh Thomas, and I run WiiFolder.com, and I'm here to take you through a pretty extensive look at Metroid Prime 3 Corruption on the Wii. This is going to be separated into 3 parts. That's uno, dos, tres parts. See, I translate these into Spanish. Not really. So this is part 1, obviously. Let's go ahead and get it started. The planet that we're going to be checking out here for this video is called Bryyo, and you'll notice that it has a lot of lava and fire in it. Samus is going to be using her ship a lot more in this game to get from planet to planet. Speaking of Samus, oh baby, a girl wearing metal armor is a huge turn-on, but good luck getting them to wear it. Anyways, we'll make our way down this ramp here, and oh wait a second, we have a message coming in, so we'll press the 1 button to see what's up. That took us to the map screen, and it looks like it's going to show us the location to the energy signature that we have to explode. So as you can see, this is the game's main map system. You use the plus and minus buttons to zoom in and out, and move around the analog stick to get a better view of things. The map system here is pretty much identical to the last 2 Prime games. You shoot the doors to open them, and sometimes you have to shoot them with missiles or different beams. By pressing and holding the minus button, you can go into the visor mode here. I'll select this one, the scan visor. Then you press and hold the Z button, and you can scan things to get more information about them. So that mentioned that we have to ignite these flame spouts. Jumping in the game is either the A or the B button. You can change it in the options to whatever you want. The same goes for firing your weapon. That can also be A or B. Of course, you can double jump in the game as well, which is pretty self-explanatory. You just jump again while you're in the air. In this room, you'll notice there's a lot of very pretty bloom lighting effects. And then if we... oh my god, it's some sort of an evil, monstrous lizard. These guys don't know who they're messing with. And what the heck? He's beating me with an electric whip? Well, the joke's on him, because I kind of like it. So we'll kill the next guy here, who has a boomerang. Where in the world are these lizards getting these things? Over here we have some crates. You can blow them up in the game and you'll get some health or ammo, and sometimes nothing. If you charge up your beam, then all the power-ups will collect towards you so that you don't have to walk over and get them. One thing that I definitely have to mention is that Prime 3 has some amazing graphics. And believe me, this video is not doing the visuals justice. You really have to play it on a TV in front of you to pick up on all the details. Again, we have these gel spouts here that we have to ignite with Samus's weapon. And that makes a nice ledge for us to jump up on. Now, of course, since this is a Metroid game after all, you can turn into the Morph Ball by pressing the C button on the nunchuck controller. And then we can squeeze our way through tight spaces and tunnels and fun stuff like that. Alright, so this is a pretty cute little puzzle. We have these bugs here, and they're going to latch onto the Morph Ball and then start dragging you up the wall. So it's kind of like they're helping you out, right? How do you repay them for helping you out? You drop a bomb and kill them. Yeah, that's right. Samus is a total jerk. But, let's face it, she's got some nice yum-yums. Huh? Are you with me? Around the corner here is a very cool Metroid feature, the grapple hook. You simply lock onto a target, fling the nunchuck forward, and as you can see, it's one-to-one movement. You fling it back, and that will rip off the object, which activated this elevator shaft. Here we have a door that cannot be opened with your regular beam, so you have to press down on the D-pad and fire a missile at it, which is gonna, as you can see, destroy the shield on the door. There's a lot of that kind of stuff in this game, you know, different ways to open up doors using different beams and so on and so forth. It's, I like it. It's pretty fun, the fact that even opening doors in this game is very clever. One of the main concepts behind Prime 3 is that you can actually become corrupted. You press and hold the plus button, and you'll inject your energy tank with Phazon. As you can see, it basically makes you a very powerful badass. You want to make sure that you don't stay in the hyper mode too long, because you can become completely corrupted and die, which is obviously not going to be a good thing. Apparently shooting at that plant has overloaded our Phazon, so we have to tap A as fast as possible to get it out of our system here. Don't worry though, you don't have to constantly tap A like that throughout the entire game. You only have to do it that one time. We'll destroy the last bulb on this plant so that we can get by. On the ceiling we have a grapple hook, And this time we can use it to swing across this chasm. Yes, that's right, I said the word chasm. There's a lot of voiceover acting in this game. I like it a lot. It makes the game feel more epic and polished. Metroid purists might not love it, but who the hell cares about them, right? Throughout the game, there are a lot of cutscenes like this one here. That guy up there is actually another bounty hunter that you'll encounter in the game. Most of the cutscenes are more exciting than this and longer. On the other side of this room, we have a morph ball terminal that we have to get into. I'm sure we'll be able to get there without any interruptions, right? Oh, I was wrong. Anytime you walk into a room and the doors lock behind you, you're about to get screwed. These enemies here are actually pretty tough to take out. I mean, not only can they take a lot of hits, but they disappear all the time. So it's like you'll fire at them and, oh, you missed. They disappeared. That's a pretty cool effect right there, the way your visor gets all fuzzy when you get injured. There's a bunch of little subtle touches like that throughout the entire game that make it really, really polished. Ah, yeah, that's right. These guys actually can vomit fire. You don't want to mess around with anything that can vomit up fire. A lot of the time when you're taking out a big group of enemies like these, it's smarter to just go into your hyper mode, because that's, well, clearly going to cause a lot more damage to them. But, like you see here, my phase-on was getting too low, so I had to get the hell out of there. And to exit the hyper mode, you just press and hold the plus button. So, as you can tell probably from this little battle with these three guys, the enemies in the game are actually a lot more tough. You know, they can take a lot more hits, they dodge a lot more of your shots. It's just, you know, you really have to be on your toes. And take advantage of the accuracy that you can get with the Wii Remote. We'll activate this, and then drop a bomb in it with the morph ball. There's actually a lot of morph ball fun coming up very soon here. So brace yourself.